it. All right, all right. All right, man, let's go. I got the big setup today. I got the big setup. We on we got YouTube and Instagram with it too, and the Facebook group. So I got it all hooked up to that one source, and then we on TikTok down here. All right, we on TikTok down here. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right, all right, all right. All right, yeah, if y'all see me looking off camera or something like that, it's because I got multiple cameras and stuff like that going on. So block that right there. Let me block that right there. Let me see what's going on. All right, good morning, y'all. Good morning. Another repo remove. Ooh. Now they're gonna have to do a documentary. They're gonna have to do a documentary of the mentorship graduates. Let's go. They're gonna have to do a documentary soon because we doing numbers. Hey, we doing numbers. They're gonna have to do a documentary soon. The way the numbers we doing, it's lit. It's lit. Let's go. All right, you guys. I'm just getting started right now, but I'm Lewis. I'm the owner of King Credit Services, the #1 rated credit repair company in San Diego. I go live twice a day on the weekdays, and try to go once Saturday and Sunday, just to come on here, help people out, answer any credit questions they have, personal credit, business credit. And it's all good. Hope to get 100 clients next year. Let's go. That's a good goal. That's a good goal. All right. But yeah, for the people that's fixing their credit themselves and they're tired of disputing, they don't know what to do, they keep getting items keep coming back verified and all that stuff. Let my team, okay, do all the heavy lifting for you. All right. So if you want a free consultation, you just DM me the word King. Okay. DM me the word King, and I'll make sure you get that consultation info. And you let my company, my 5-star rated company, do all the work for you. All right. So during the consultations are free. We go over your credit report with you, let you know what plan you qualify for, answer any questions you have, all that good stuff. And then, at the end of the consultation, we'll send you the onboarding information. Once you complete that, it takes 2 minutes. We get started right away. Okay. But if you don't want to sign up, that's cool too. Consultations are free. You can go ahead, about your business. All right. It's low key. It's a win-win, man. It's a win-win because even if you don't sign up, at least you got to order your credit report. You had someone help you break it down, answer all your questions and stuff like that. So it's definitely a win-win, man. Definitely a win-win. Yes, sir. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. So yeah, you guys, this is just Q&A. So we're gonna do a little recap of what we've done during the week, what we went over this week, and then the rest is just Q&A. So if you have any credit questions, don't hesitate to drop it in the chat, man. Drop it in the chat. Personal credit, business credit, it's all good. All right. So earlier in the week, we go over inquiries every single day. Right. That's like the most common question is how do I get these inquiries removed? Right. That's like the most common question. So for inquiries, we only want to dispute inquiries not attached to open accounts. All right. We're only disputing inquiries not attached to open accounts. Okay. But all you're doing is getting your credit report. You're highlighting all the inquiries not attached to open accounts, and we're calling. Okay. Some people try to dispute first or go online and all that. No, we call first. Okay. We call first. So we pretty much call them. All we're going to say is, hey, I got some inquiries on my report. They're not attached to any open accounts. I've already disputed with the original creditor. I need these removed immediately. Okay. Then they'll transfer you to the fraud department. You tell them which inquiries you want removed. And then for the inquiries they don't remove, I have an inquiry removal letter pinned on my TikTok page, but I have one also in the how-to guides, right? So if you guys haven't got my how-to guides, they're free. It's literally step-by-step on how to get inquiries, late payments, charge-offs, collections. There's a different guide for each type of account. So to get those how-to guides, they're free. Just go to my link tree, scroll down, it's the 4th link. It says how-to guides, free gift. Click it, download it, and check your spam. Okay, check your spam. Let's go. Let me check the chat over here. Let me check the chat. Nothing yet, nothing yet. All right. Thanks for the likes, Chloe. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. All right, yeah, so this is a recap. So we just went over inquiries. And again, everything we go over, the inquiries, the late payments, the collections, the repos, the bankruptcies, all that stuff, I have a literal step-by-step guide for all those accounts. Okay, so you can literally go to my link tree, right? If you're on Instagram, link tree, YouTube, link tree, TikTok, link in my bio, right? You scroll down, it says how-to guides, free gift. Click it, put your info in, download it, and get to work. Okay, now, let me see. What was the other big question people had? Oh, the difference between, actually there was a couple of them. So we'll do this one first. The difference between verification and validation, okay? The difference between verification and validation, they're two completely different things. People get this mixed up all the time, right? I mentor other credit repair people, companies that got thousands of clients. They get this stuff mixed up sometimes. I'm like, dog, what are y'all doing? You know what I mean? So the credit bureaus verify information. That's why when you send a dispute, and sometimes it comes back verified, right? Credit bureaus verify, and verification means that the credit bureau gets your dispute, and then they go to the company that you're disputing to verify the information, right? To verify if it's accurate, that type of stuff. Derek, what's good? He said, Lou, what up? So that's verification. Now, validation, collection agencies, debt collectors, they validate information. All right. Validate information means they have to validate. That means they have to prove that they own the debt, prove that you actually own the debt, right? With the original creditor, and they have to prove that they can collect in your state. So validation consists of an assignment contract. Okay, an assignment contract means the collection agency, between the collection agency and the original creditor, right? So when the collection agency buys that debt or gets it transferred, it's supposed to be an assignment contract. That pretty much shows that the collection agency owns the debt now. So that's number one. Number two, the original contract. The original contract is between the consumer, you, and the original creditor, right? So between you and Capital One, right? When you get your credit card, they make you sign a contract. That's that original contract. So that's number two. Number three, proof that they can even collect in your state, right? So, sometimes they say license pending and all that shit. No, that don't work. So assignment contract, original contract, and proof that they can collect in your state. That's validation. All right. So there's always some confusion with that. So that's why I wanted to go over that again with y'all. I didn't get any letters from the credit bureaus yet. Is that okay? Yeah, that's fine. Sometimes they send emails. But yeah, that's cool. Thanks for the fire emoji. Let's go. How does the process work if the banks try to sue you, specifically American Express? All right, Zeke, that's a great question. So if American Express tries to sue you, so American Express, that's an original creditor, right? They have grounds to do that. That's well up in their rights. So when we sign these contracts, you guys, all this stuff is stated in there. It pretty much says, hey, if you default on this account, we have the right to sue you, right? So most people, though, they try to settle outside of court. So you can settle the debt, right? You can settle the debt for like 50% or less, 50% or more. I mean, right? So if they say you owe $10,000, you can probably settle for $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, something like that. It's always best to try to settle outside of court, especially when it's with the original creditor. Now, when it's with the collection agency, that's a different story. All right, so that's a good question. That's a good question, Zeke. Let's go. Alberto, what's good? What's good? I just saw my TikTok, bro. I saw those messages you sent me. I got to read through them. How do I update info on credit reports? So, like your personal info, we're calling to do that. Okay, we're calling to do that. Again, If y'all need step-by-step guides, I typed them up and created them just for you, just for y'all. Hit the link in my bio, okay? Go to my link tree and scroll down a little bit. It says how-to guides, free gift. You click that, download them, and check your spam and get to work. But for personal information, it's really similar to inquiries, okay? All we're doing is we're ordering our credit report. We're highlighting the inaccurate information, so old addresses, old names, old last names, if your name's spelled wrong, any of that stuff. And then we're highlighting that, and then we're calling. Okay, I give you all the numbers to call and the script. For personal info, all you got to do is you're calling and saying info on here that I'm no longer associated with. These addresses are not even deliverable to me, right? They're not even deliverable, okay? And they're setting you up for identity theft. So those 3 reasons right there. I'm no longer associated with this address. They're not deliverable, and you guys are setting me up for identity theft. Because that last one's a true statement. Because let's say Experian sends your credit report to one of those old addresses on your credit report that you told them that you're not associated with anymore. They send it over there. It could be the scammer of the year. You don't know who lived there anymore, right? You don't know who lived there now. So yeah, that's all you send to them. But then they should remove, if not all, most that personal information. Sometimes they will say, this address is connected to a closed account or a charge off or collection or something like that. That's fine. You just want to get as much information as you can off, because when we dispute those charge offs, those closed accounts, those collections, when we dispute those and get those removed, and then we can go back and get our addresses removed. All right. C.A. Leo. I just started my credit at 18. Any tips? Yeah, man, that's good that you're starting it off right now. Right? You light years ahead of a lot of people. So what you want to do is, C.A. Leo, so you should have a clean credit profile, right? So hit the link in my bio, right? Go to my link tree, scroll down to the bottom. It says 5 starter accounts. All right, it says 5 starter accounts to build or rebuild your report. Okay, so click that, and I got all the accounts that you should apply for on there. Right, it's going to help you out. It's going to give you that credit mix. It's going to give you some easy approvals. So in 2-3 months, that score will start generating, and then you can start going and getting actual regular, bigger credit cards and stuff like that later down the road. But that's a good foundation. So again, if anybody needs to build their report, if they have less than 5 open accounts, they're bouncing back from a bankruptcy or anything like that, a divorce, hit the link in my bio, scroll down, it says 5 starter accounts. Click it, it's just a Google Doc. Click it and get to work. That's a good question though, let's go. Alberto, how do we view our dispute letters on the new client portal? View your dispute letters. You'll get an email. It's the same thing. You don't get our letters. We don't send you our letters, but you see the items that are disputed in the email. And I'm gonna send out an email on Monday, letting clients know that we're switching over to a different software. It doesn't affect the clients at all, because we have all the information we need. I just like to keep our clients in the loop. But we will send you an email so you can log into your new client portal. So that's the only thing that changes is the client portal for our clients. So if you're a current client, you'll be getting an email. We're switching over from CRC. We're switching back to Dispute Fox. Okay. I've had many credit repair softwares, but right now, Dispute Fox has taken the lead. They're taking the lead with their processes. They never. I like the client portal a little better, and they're never like shut down. Like I've never had a problem with an update or something with Dispute Fox. Credit Repair Cloud. I still love Credit Repair Cloud. I might go back to them eventually, but for right now, we just switched over. But I have both of them active. I got my Credit Repair Cloud active and my Dispute Fox. So yeah, you're welcome. Kyle Wilson, my credit dropped 150 points due to me closing an account. No way to dispute, is there? So Kyle, there's nothing to dispute. So once you close an open account, especially if it has some years on it and it has a large credit limit, when you close it, you lose all that age associated with it and that credit limit that was associated with it too. So you lost all that. But if it didn't have a balance or anything, you're good to go, right? You lose the points, but you can get those points back eventually. You can add an authorized user to try to counteract it. So there's stuff that you can do. Donaldo, what's up? What's up? I have an authorized user account with a friend. Should their address be on my credit report? Yeah, it has to get put on your credit report for that account to report. So sometimes when you get added as authorized user, that address gets auto imported onto your report. Yeah, on the secure client access, it shows the letters. Okay. How do I get to this bio? Sorry for tech savvy. You just hit the little head right there, the cartoon head. You click that, and then on my TikTok page, it should have my link tree. If my link tree isn't on my TikTok page, because some people can't see it for some reason, it's weird. You just go to my Instagram and then click that. It's on there for sure. I'm trying to pay y'all to do it for me. Where's the link? Des, let's work. Let's work. So let me see. So I can have. All right, yeah. So my team's still working. We're open Saturdays from 8 to noon too. So 8 to noon Pacific time. So we got about an hour left. So just hit the link in my bio, right? Go to my link tree and hit the first link, schedule a call. Let's work. It comes up under client save letters. Okay. Which link? The first one with the cartoon head. Yep, the first one. All right, man, let's go. We working. Let's go. Yes, sir. Daniel, what's good? Let's go. What's up? What's up? All right, man. We live. We're live on TikTok. We live in the Facebook group. We live on YouTube, and we live on Instagram today, man. Let's work. We working. We working. For the people that just joined, or for the people that's behind the screen and haven't tapped into the live yet, I'm Louis. I'm the owner of King Credit Services, the #1 rated credit repair company in San Diego. I go live twice a day, just like this, answering people's credit questions. But if you don't want to dispute on your own, you don't want to do the heavy lifting, you can let us do it. All right, let us do it. Just reach out. You can DM me the word King, and I'll send you the info, or you can hit the link in my bio and schedule a call that way. Mika, what's going on? What's going on? I'm gonna finish those contracts today. Yeah, I'm gonna finish these contracts today. And for the people that have never been to my live before, the background stuff. These are all client updates, right? These are client results. Here, I'll switch it up a little bit. What the hell? Hey, what the hell was that? They got me with the skeleton face. I'm weak. All right, let's go. So when you sign up with us, Lil Cuffy, what's up, man? What's good? What's good? So when you sign up with us, you get something like this right here, right? These are our client updates, right? Our client updates, it shows you, you know what I'm saying, how many items were deleted, if anything was added, if anything was updated to positive, anything updated to negative, and your score increase. All right, so this client right here, they're actually on the standard plan. Standard plan is our most popular plan and most affordable plan. The standard plan is for people that, they have some negative and inaccurate stuff, but no big items, right? No bankruptcies, evictions, or repos. So if you just have like collections and charge-offs, late payments, inquiries, closed accounts, that type of stuff, you qualify for the standard. Now, if you do have those big items, you don't qualify for the standard, you qualify for the gold, right? It's the next step up. It's a little bit more expensive, but all our plans are very affordable for all the services that you get and the results that you get is very affordable. They got things deleted, but score went down a lot. Sheesh. Yeah. So this happens a lot. This actually happens a lot. It's because some of these closed accounts and old collections and charge-offs, they do have a little history attached to them. It's weird. The FICO algorithm is super weird, but sometimes they do have some history attached to them. So when you get them removed, sometimes your score does drop. And this particular client, they didn't have that many open accounts, right? So that's why, some of these items got reimported, but they applied for a card. I gave them some extra inquiries, and we sent them some links too. So that's how that happened. Do you do child support? Yeah, we dispute child support also. So child support, we treat those kind of like bankruptcies. So anything dealing with the court, right? An eviction, a judgment, bankruptcy, child support, we have to deal with the secondary bureau. So, like LexisNexis, for child support, I believe like Clarity Services too. But yeah, we deal with child support. It just takes a little longer because we have to dispute with so many different people. We have to get verification from the court. We gotta do hella stuff, but usually at the end, it's definitely worth it. How do you live with debt? How do I live with debt? I got so much debt. I got hella debt. So one easy example is a car, right? Let's just say you go finance a car, okay? $10,000. A used car for $10K, right? Now you have a monthly payment of $200, $300. Let's say $300, right? Now, so technically you're in debt, $10,000 technically, right? But your monthly payment's only $300. So let's just say you go rent that car out, you put it on Hire Car. Hire Car is a peer-to-peer rental platform, kind of like it's like Turo, but it's for people that drive Uber, Lyft, and stuff like that. They keep the car for longer. So let's just say you put it on Hire Car for, let's go low. Let's go on the low end, $30 a day. That's super low. Usually it's like $50, but $30 a day. So someone can go on the platform, rent your car for $30 a day. 30 times 30 is $900, right? That's on a really, really low end, you guys. I'm not even playing. That's low. But so now you earn 900, right? 900 minus 300 is 600. So you're profiting $600 each month, right? Let's say you times that by 5, right? Now you're profiting 3K. You know what I'm saying? So that's how you can live with debt. Same with the house, right? We can bump that example up. Same with the house. You go get you in San Diego. So let's just say your first time it's a FHA. I never want people to get a single family home. That's not what we're doing anymore. You need to get you a duplex, a triplex, or a fourplex. So let's just say you get you a triplex, right? So a triplex with your FHA loan, right? 3.5% down, right? We're just gonna do like flat numbers. So let's say $1 million, right? What's 3.5%? What's 3.5? What's that? 35K? Yeah, 35K, right? 3.5% down. So you do that, boom. So now you got this $1 million loan, right? But the rent, let's say your mortgage is, let's say it's 4,000 a month, right? For that $1 million loan. Okay. These are just flat numbers, you guys. I'm just doing it for the example. Okay, flat numbers, I'm just doing this for the example. So $1 million loan, your mortgage is 4K a month. The rents in San Diego are crazy, right? Are crazy. So you got a triplex, right? So you're living in one of them and you're renting out the other two. Let's say on the low end, you do $3,000 a month, right? For the other two. So that's $6,000. Okay. So now that $6,000 that pays your rent, right? And that pays the mortgage too. Right? So you're pretty much living rent free while paying your mortgage off. And these are super low numbers, you guys. Like the rent should be a lot higher. Like that's super low. But yeah, that's how you can live with debt. And these are really basic. I'm breaking this down real simply. There are some more factors, of course, that go into this stuff, but I'm just doing it for the example that she asked. All right, hope that made sense. Like if I have a full-time job but need to buy things outside of my credit card debts, like how do you live? Oh, see, I didn't read. Oh shit, my bad. So, for the people with a 9 to 5, I tell people this all the time. We have hundreds of clients, right? You need to earn more income. Okay, so either you can do that with your 9 to 5. You need to be working on the weekends, overtime, anytime you can do it. That's the easy one, right? So earn more income in your job that you have, right? An extra overtime hour per day, that's 5 hours a week, that's 10 hours a check. Let's just say you're making minimum wage. Overtime is what, double? Okay, or time and a half. Let's just say double. So instead of 15 an hour, you're making 30 an hour. So 30 an hour times 10, that's the extra $300 per check. Just that 1 hour extra a day. You know what I'm saying? So that's one way. The second way I tell people, a lot of people just have bad spending habits. So we have to lower our expenses. I went through this too, okay? I had to cut off my Hulu, my YouTube TV, my Netflix, my Showtime, my HBO Max, all my apps, right? Just by doing that, that saved me like $400 a month. So you can, and then, so you got your overtime hours, you got your newly found $300 or $400 a month. Now you got some extra money. That's the practical way. And step 3 is you find you something easy to do online. This shit's not difficult. YouTube University can save your life. It's really easy. Okay, you go on, especially if you got ChatGPT. You want to sell digital products? You literally type into ChatGPT, how do I sell digital products online? I am a beginner. I need a step-by-step. It's going to ask you some questions. What niche do you want to do? What are your hobbies? Like, it's going to ask you some questions. You say, I like fishing and blah, blah, blah. It's going to say, okay, you can sell a fishing ebook with a fishing rod or whatever it is, right? It's not difficult, you guys. But the thing is, people just don't want to do a little bit of work. That's the biggest thing. Okay, that's the biggest thing. So earn a little bit more on your 9 to 5, lower your expenses, get a side hustle. Okay. Besides the digital product stuff, the easiest side hustle is getting in your car, sign up for Grubhub, sign up for DoorDash. Okay. You work 9 to 5, you come home, you can chill for an hour or two. So now we're at 7 p.m. From 7 p.m. to 10 p.m., get your ass in your car and you do Uber, do DoorDash. So if you're doing all 3 of those, you lit. You're gonna have an extra $1,000 a month, easy. Okay, so that's the practical stuff, right? I know people want me to come on here and say, start an LLC and start an LLC, get you a truck, go trucking, get you no, fuck all that. You need to earn some income first. Okay, people be worried about starting an LLC when they're underwater, right? You need to get out, you need to get some breathing room first so you can think straight. So you're not stressed out all damn day. So you can think like, okay, boom, now I can think a little bit. All right, I'm not living paycheck to paycheck anymore, right? I got a little extra money left over each check now. I can breathe a little bit. Now you can start to work and think straight. You know what I'm saying? So that's the practical answer. Been working today. Let's go. Hey, what's up, Pat? I'm interested in Navy Fed card. Can you tell me more? Yeah, Navy Fed. Actually, Navy Fed is kind of in the doghouse right now, man. I'm not gonna hold you. They're in the doghouse. They just got in trouble discriminating. So I'm kind of mad at Navy Fed right now. But if you still want to do Navy Fed, they have plenty of cards. They got secured cards, more rewards, cash rewards, flagship. They got all kind of different credit cards. And once you become a member, right? So as soon as you become a Navy Fed member, this is what you need to do. Get your checking, get your savings, put a little money in there, a little 100 in each, okay? Actually, yeah, put a little money in each. And then if your credit score is decent, go ahead and apply for a credit card, all right? If your credit score isn't decent, you want to go ahead and get you a pledge loan. Pledge loan minimums are $250. So you're gonna have to deposit $250 in your savings and then ask them for a pledge loan, right? Now let your direct deposits hit for a couple months with that pledge loan. You're paying it off, and then you're building a relationship with them. Then you can go apply for some other stuff. Okay, but yeah, Navy Fed's in the doghouse right now, man. I'm focusing on local credit unions, right? I'm in San Diego, so I got San Diego Credit Union. I got Coastal Community. I got North Island Credit Union, right? So you can literally type into Google credit unions near me. Boom, there's going to be dozens of them, right? So Navy Fed ain't the only one we can get a bag from. You can get a bag from a whole bunch of banks, man. It's not. And most banks works kind of the same. It's not like some super complicated thing. right? The complicated thing is when people that I see, people always talking about build a relationship, build a relationship, build a relationship. So a couple years ago, I'm like, dude, what the fuck are you talking about? What does that mean? Right? This is when I was banking with Chase. So I had a homie that worked at Chase, and he was like, bro, a relationship just pretty much means how many points of contact do you have with that bank? How many products do you have with that bank? Right? So with Navy Fed, I have a checking, I got 2 savings, I got a certificate of deposit, I had a pledge loan, that's paid off already though. I got 2 credit cards, and I have an auto loan. Never been late, utilization is good all the time. So if I go ask them for something, they're gonna say, damn, you got this with us. That's like if someone, that's like if you worked with someone 10 times and they've always kept their word, they've always done what they said they're going to do, they're trustworthy, you get along with them. Of course, if they ask you for something, you're going to say, here you go. Think of it like that. That's all that means when they say build a relationship. So anytime you open up a new bank account with anybody, you go in and get you a checking, get you a savings, put a little money in there. If your credit score is decent, go ahead and get you a credit card, right? Try to get a certificate of deposit. That's what that means by building a relationship. That's a good question, though. Let's go. We working. I don't have a car note, still live at home, but I need to pay off my credit card debt and get a higher paying job to be able to afford to move out. Okay, Victoria, I see you. So yeah, so no debt, damn. Hey man, I wish I can, man. Look, you guys, so the rent, it is not fun outside right now, y'all. The rent is crazy, mortgages are crazy, interest rates are crazy, car notes are crazy. If you have the opportunity, okay, to move back in with your parents or move back in somewhere with roommates or something where you can lower your rent, lower your expenses, don't let nobody talk you out of it. Don't let nobody tell you, oh, you broke or blah, blah, blah. Fuck them. They don't know. No. Forget all that. All right. We need to lower our expenses. All right. We need to lower our expenses and stack up so we can attack when we can. Right. But for you, Victoria, you should just no car note. So honestly, at your 9 to 5, try to do more hours, any overtime you can, lower your expenses wherever you can. And then you need to do, like a side hustle, Grubhub, DoorDash, something like that, right? Believe me, people be thinking that people don't want to do Grubhub and DoorDash or Uber or Lyft because they think that somebody is going to, somebody they know is going to order some food or order the Uber. Just go to the town next to you then, right? If you live in Pacific Beach, go do DoorDash downtown or do DoorDash in Oceanside, right? You can eliminate that quick, right? Ain't no excuses. Let's go. I appreciate the examples, though. You're welcome. What are the prices you guys help? It doesn't say on any of the links, or is that discussed? Yeah, that's discussed during the consultation. So the consultation is free, and it's very important because we get your credit report. That's how we know what plan you qualify for. All right. So we only got 2 monthly plans, and we have 1 high ticket plan. If people, that's an option though. If people want that, but the standard plan, I kind of went over that earlier. This person right here is on the standard plan. You get the unlimited disputes. That means if you have 100 negative items, we'll dispute all 100 negative items each month. Unlimited disputes. You get your own client portal you can log into, see what's going on. You get updates from us every 35 days. We provide you primary account links if you don't have enough open accounts. And then you get the customer service and your own client manager and stuff like that. That standard plan, that one, it's $199 the first month. I have to say it like this because TikTok be tripping. So $199 first month, and then it drops to $99 a month after that. Right? So the one above that is the gold plan. So if you have bankruptcies, repos, or an eviction, you don't qualify for the standard. You have to get the gold or the platinum. So the gold is just like the standard, but it includes all those big items, and you get certified mail. And that one is $299 first month, and then it drops to $149 a month after that. Now, the platinum plan is kind of new. This is for people that don't want to do monthly. They just want to do a one-time payment. Yeah, we have that option too. In the platinum plan, you get everything that's in the gold and the standard, but you also have direct access to me. Everyone has direct access to me, but but the platinum can like literally get a hold of me personally. And then we call the bureaus on your behalf to update your personal information and update your inquiries too. And what else you get with that platinum? I don't forgot. Yeah, but the platinum is nice, and that one's a one-time payment of $1,500. Hey King, I just purchased your services. Let's go. Let's get it. How was the what's that? Lily Fu? Lily Fu, how was the consultation and the onboarding process? Let the people know. I wish I could get Navy Fed, haven't been approved when I've done it online. You gotta call, bro. You gotta call. I got a video on it. Hit the link, go to my link tree, like go to the link in my bio, scroll down to the bottom. It says how to get a Navy Fed account. That's all you gotta do. Do all credit unions offer pledge loans? Some type of secured loan, yeah, most of them do. Miss T, what's good? What's good? Pat, I see you. I have a personal loan with Discover, and I want to apply with their credit cards, but debt high. What debt high? Okay. So you have a high utilization. Yeah, you gotta. I mean, we went over this. This is what we've been going over. You gotta pay those balances down, bro. You're gonna have to suck it up and pay them down, bro. Like that's not. People want a magic answer, right? You earn a little bit more income in your 9 to 5 or your business or whatever you're doing. You lower while lowering your expenses, right? So if you got to eat chicken and broccoli for 2 months, it's going to help you out anyway, right? It's going to you might even slim down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Chicken and broccoli for the next 2 months, right? To cut on expenses on food, cut off all your YouTube, Hulu, HBO Max, right? You can cut that shit off for 2 or 3 months, right? It's not gonna hurt you. I'm telling you. I've done it many times. Okay. So yeah, you gotta earn a little bit more income, working overtime, extra hours if you can, lower your expenses by the examples I just gave you. And then on top of that, if you have energy after work, go ahead and sign up for Grubhub, DoorDash, Lyft, right? You only gotta work 3 or 4 hours a day. That's the answer. That's it. Right? People want this super answer. I'm not going to sit here and lie to people talking about go get you a LLC and what you need to do is you start a lending company. You go get stop it. Okay, cut it out. You need to get some breathing room. That's what people need. Okay, they're trying to do too much stuff. The answer is right in front of you. You got a 9 to 5. Work some overtime hours, not a lot, 1 hour a day maybe. It's just easy. It's not difficult. And you just have to want to do it. Like I just have credit card debt, but wanting to go back to school, plus I need to move out for self-growth. Okay, I've been living at home too long, never moved out, can't wait to get married and move out. Let's go, okay. All right, yeah, you got the plan, let's go. You got the plan, Victoria. What do you think about authorized users? I love them. Authorized users, but here's the thing. People think authorized users is is the cheat code no, it's not, okay? You need to have at least 5 open positive primary accounts before you even think about adding an authorized user. The problem is people go add 5 authorized users with 1 secured card and think they're going to get approved for stuff. You're not, okay? The banks ain't stupid. They can see what's going on, right? So, yeah, lenders just want to see that, that you have some experience handling debt. That's it. That's all you want to see. Thoughts on Amex preferred, Blue preferred. Somebody else asked me about that the other day. It's cool. Anything Amex, I mess with it. Okay, can you explain the authorized user side effect, the good side? Yeah. So authorized user is when you get added onto someone's account. Okay, and when you get added on, you get all the benefits. So if that account was over for 10 years, you get that 10 years of age, right? Except for Amex. Amex don't backdate, but all the other cards do. So if you get added onto a Capital One, you get all the age, and you also get the credit limit, right? So what an authorized user can do for somebody, if they're brand new to credit, you add a 10-year authorized user with a $10,000 limit. That's going to shoot your score up to that's going to give you a nice little boost. Okay. But remember, authorized users are like the seasoning, right? It's the extra. Okay. People do it backwards. They try to get 5 authorized users and go to the bank. No, that's not gonna work. You need to have your own accounts, your own primary accounts, right? Primary accounts are ones that you apply for yourself. Authorized users are the ones you get added onto, and they're all trade lines. So it's trade lines, and there's 2 types of trade lines: primaries and authorized users. Okay? Hope that made sense. Do you think it's good to add yourself as authorized users with 6 months credit history? Not really. Not really. Honestly, like, so it depends on how old your credit age is, right? So if you're brand new and you get added as an authorized user that's 6 months or a year, that'll still help you. But if you have 3 years or 4 years of average credit age, the authorized users you want to add, it has to be at least double that. So if you got 3 years of credit age, you want to get added to an authorized user with at least 6 years. Okay, so that's how you kind of calculate that. Some people say 3 times. I just say double. Great card. Amex is top tier. Yes, sir. Sorry, didn't hear what you said. I missed it. Victoria, God damn it. I forgot what I said too. You got to catch what I say when I say it. Okay? I'm answering 100 questions. My bad, man. I was working too. Man, Miss T, what do you think about CPNs? So I call them CPs. I call them CPs because that's a trigger word on TikTok. If you talk about CPNs too much, they'll shut your account down. So I call them CPs. They're actually illegal, y'all. Okay? I know people, they'll fight you to the end of the earth talking about they're not. All right? Here's the thing. You have the right to hide your social security number. You have the right to do that, right? It becomes illegal when you start using that CPN for transactions, for a credit transaction. So if you use a CP, right, to go get you a house or a car or whatever, people get away with it, yeah, sure, right? But you've heard many, many stories of people actually messing up. All right. So for the people that's hard-headed and don't want to listen, I'm gonna give y'all some tips though too. So if you already got a CPN, just make sure you're paying the balances down, treating it like your actual social, because people get in trouble when they try to use the CP, go rack up some 10 cars and then not pay them. Yeah, now you're going to jail. Okay. But once you start using that CP for credit transactions, that's when it gets illegal. Okay, especially if you're using someone else's name, someone else's address on there, someone else's date of birth. Like, come on, man. You're literally pretending to be someone else. Like, this is common sense, right? And I hate that the CPN stuff is only in the Black and brown community, right? I never hear, when I go to these meetings with these, literally, there's companies out here in SoCal, they literally make 10 million a month from credit. 10 millions a month on credit. CPN has never even came up in these rooms, right? It's only in the Black and brown communities where you can talk about this stuff, right? You don't need a CPN. We can fix our credit legally, y'all. We can fix it. Okay? The thing is, people, they want the results right now, right? They think you can get a bankruptcy removed in 48 hours. No, legally you can't. That's not how it works. All right. Now, if you do identity theft and a police report like these scammers, then yeah, you can get it removed, but most likely it's going to come back on your credit report and you can no longer dispute that. Okay. So yeah. So you don't get me started with these. Oh man, I see too many of them. We guarantee results. Use a CPN. Bro, shut your ass up. Like, come on, man. If all that shit was legal, I would be the first one in it, helping people. I'd be like this. Let me jump in there. I'm down, but it's not. So, like, dude, you can literally fix if you want to, you can fix your credit yourself, and it'll take a little longer because there's a learning curve. But you can fix it yourself, or you can hire someone to do it. And there's companies like mine that actually do a good job, and we do shit legal. Like, come on. Thank you for Thank you for everything. The bundle works. I did it for me. Woohoo, let's go. She said she got that bundle. If y'all want that, the bundle is all my digital products all squads into one thing. I dropped it all the way to 35 bucks if y'all want it. So just hit the link in the bio, get the King Credit bundle, go to work. All right, let's go. Okay, I'll tune in to this one. Best HYSA I heard of. Capital One and Marquez. Capital One is always decent. I like Capital One. They always give people chances and stuff like that. They try to work with people. How long you should be an authorized user when to remove it yourself? I mean, if it's a good account, you can be on there forever, right? If it's like your relative or something, it's free to get put on. So they just put your name. They just need your name, your birthday, and social, and they can add you to that account, right? Now, if you get added onto an authorized user, then the person, they start racking up debt or they get a late payment, you just tell them to take you off of it. Simple. CPN is a credit privacy number. Okay? It's a credit privacy number. That's what it is. So we should just do our own credit. Miss T, you can? Yeah. I'll give you all the free tools that you need. But here's the thing. Here's what usually happens. Even when you give someone all the stuff for free, literally do it all yourself, what happens is people are trying to save money, but they're not realizing that little $100 a month that you would be paying a company like mine to do all the work for you, it cuts the time of the results in half. You know what I'm saying? So let's say you get my King Credit bundle, but you've never ever learned about credit. You're going to have to read through the credit books and stuff like that. There's a learning curve. That's what happens. And then next thing you know, right, you send off a dispute, and if it comes back verified, people don't know what to do and all that stuff, right? So they quit. You know what I'm saying? So instead of hiring somebody to do it for the next 3 to 6 months without you doing no work, no nothing like that, I think now your credit look good, and 6 months later, now you can go get that house and car. What happens is people try to do it themselves, they quit, and then 3 years later, they're still in the same place. I see it every day. Literally see it every day. So even when I give you all the free stuff, literally step-by-step guides, people still don't do the work, right? This is what people want. People want companies to fix their credit for free. That's what they want. Okay. But this ain't Burger King. You can't have it your way. All right? This ain't BK. You can't have it your way. Regarding personal information, should I have my home address and P.O. box on my credit report? You can have both of them if you want to. I like having just one. How you liquidate credit cards to take out cash. I know someone with 40 cards. What's the power of more? So yeah, you can liquidate your cards. Some people use gift cards. Some people, if they have a business, they send themselves invoice and liquidate it that way. Some people use what's the website called? Damn, it's slipping my mind, but there's another website you can use too. Damn, I can't remember the name. That's crazy. It'll pop back up. The game ain't free, but we got it for cheap. Plastic.com. That's hey, Pace said the game ain't free, but we got it for cheap. That's facts. That is factuals. Okay, that is facts. Right? So like this client right here, okay, he's on the standard plan. Do you really think if he was disputing on his own, he would get these type of results? You know what I'm saying? That's like, think of it as, you can learn how to fix your own car. You can go on YouTube University, you can learn how to fix your car. Or you can drive down the street, get your alternator changed in a day and get your car back. That's what the concept is, right? You can learn anything you want to, okay? Everything's accessible, right? You got people like me on here that are actually trying to help people out. I give you all the tools you need for free, but are you gonna do the work? 9 out of 10 times people are not gonna do the work, right? So if you want my company to handle everything for you, just DM me the word King, okay? DM me the word King after this live. I'll send you the info you need, or you can hit the link in my bio and schedule a call that way. All right, but that's facts. The game ain't free, but we got it for cheap. Let's go. Are you licensed and bonded to do credit repair in every state? JLG, yes, sir. Actually, I was just going over this yesterday. Hold up, let me see. You have to do your renewals. Yeah, we have to do our renewals. So we just did our, we just got our California renewal. Them $100,000 bonds, the $100,000 states. Woo! So this is the reason why a lot of people are doing business illegally, right? Most of these people aren't even real credit repair companies because they don't have stuff like this right here, right? And the reason is this is just my California one. Okay, I like using my California one because it's everybody know California. So this is just one bond. This one cost me $1,750. Okay, This one bond cost $1,750. Just one, right? So this is what restricts a lot of people from actually doing everything the right way, right? But that's a good question though. Thank you for asking me that. I got about 30 more of those coming to the office. Whew. Yeah, man, it gets crazy. Let's go. I just got a bankruptcy and the collection removed by disputing online. Hey, there you go. I don't suggest disputing online, but hey, if you get results doing it, hey, do your thing. You know what I'm saying? Do your thing. I don't. There's different ways to skin a cat. For me, especially bankruptcies and collections, I like to have something tangible just in case I want to do a complaint, or if I want to sue them down the road. I like to have something tangible. Okay. But here's the thing about disputing online, okay, that people you have to realize, right? Let's just say you're going to dispute on Experian, okay? So you're going to go onto Experian's platform, dispute an item that they're reporting incorrectly, and expect them to remove it immediately, or expect them to play ball, okay? You don't think they threw in some contingencies in there, right? These companies have been operating for years, okay? When you dispute online, what you do is you release your, pretty much you can't sue them anymore, right? It's all in the bylaws, it's all in there, right? So pretty much you can't sue them, or it makes it very difficult to sue them. Because I've seen a couple of cases where people still been able to sue them, even if they disputed online, but yeah. So just think, so you're going to use their platform to tell them that they're doing something wrong. That's crazy, right? You don't come in my house and tell me my painting is trash. Get out my house. Get out. Get your ass out. You know what I'm saying? Every 2 years. Yeah, and that's just one bond. Donaldo, that's just one, bro. That's just one, right? So when you when you're choosing a credit repair company, like I made many videos on this, right? I'm glad that our community, the Black people especially, but a lot of other communities too, especially like Latinos and Hispanics, stuff like that. They're all starting to learn a little bit more about credit too. The pandemic accelerated a lot of stuff because everybody was in the house, right? So I like that. Good. I like that collective intelligence has increased. But what it also did, it opened up the room for scammers, right? So there's more scamming going on than in the history of Earth, right? Because there's too many uneducated people. Right, so if you're going to hire a credit repair company, go to their website. They should have a website, and that's check number one. Do they have any reviews on Google or Yelp? Okay, that's number two. Okay, number three, you can ask them, are they registered and bonded? Okay, do they have a registration? Okay, and not even in every single state. Just ask them, do they have one? Are you registered somewhere? Do you have a bond somewhere? Right? And then number 4, do they have a high risk merchant account? Right? Credit repair companies, we can't use Stripe, PayPal, fucking Cash App. That's crazy, right? I saw somebody, people hit my DMs all the time. I got scammed by this so-and-so company. I'm like, how'd you pay? Cash App. You scammed yourself. That's crazy. Okay, so if a credit card company is accepting Cash App, run the other way. Venmo, run the other way. Zelle, run the other way. And it's because, you can't do a chargeback, right? If you send a Cash App, you can't go to your bank and say you did that Cash App. They don't care. You know what I'm saying? But with a high risk merchant account, right, for my clients, let's just say there's a double payment or something. I can refund it, easy click. Or if I'm running a special and I wasn't supposed to charge them, I can refund it, right? Or if you feel like we've only had like 2 chargebacks this whole year, right? Because we do what we say we're going to do. But let's just say you're with the company and you want to do a chargeback. You can't do a chargeback with Cash App. like what are we talking about? This is crazy, right? So if they don't have no high risk merchant account, red flag. Okay. If they're not registered and bonded somewhere, red flag. If they don't have a website to go on and look, red flag. If they don't have no reviews or testimonials or something, right? Like, I'm just supposed to take your word for it that you know what you're doing? That's crazy. Okay, that wouldn't fly in any other industry. Like, it wouldn't fly in any, like, you a mechanic, but you ain't fix no cars. You a mechanic, but you ain't got no shop. You a mechanic, but like, come on, man. This is crazy. What are we even talking about? What are we doing? I say let Lewis do your credit repair. It's a headache. But I'm tired of so I have time. They know I'm not paying. I'm weak. He said they know I'm not paying that hospital bill. I'm weak. If you dispute online, you can only dispute it once. True. Yeah, I'm gonna just leave it. Yeah, because I don't want people to get to dig too much into it. But yeah, that's pretty much true. That's pretty much, once they verify it online, it's going to be very difficult for them to remove it. I rent a car and hire a car. Am I paying for the insurance? Yeah, so hire a car. So there's a couple ways to do it. So what I did, right, when I first got started, you have your own personal insurance, right? So when you drive the car, all right, and then when they sign up for hire car, there's insurance in the app too that you pay for, right? But the third option is if you have you can get fleet insurance. Luna, I forgot the company name. Luna or Lula. They provide fleet insurance, right? So the fleet insurance, it provides insurance for you when you're driving the car, and it protects the car when it's getting rented out too. All right, so there's different ways to skin a cat, but yeah. So you're covered on multiple layers. No, I did it 3 times online. Okay, all right, yeah. See, cool. Is anyone seeing any of my comments? I've seen that one, Rodney. Yeah, I seen that one. I didn't see the other ones though. Yeah, I'm ready to sign up for your services, bro. I saw some red flags. Let's go. Hey, and I hate that I even have to say this stuff, man, but it's getting to the point now where you have to start saying, like, man, I hate keep bringing this up, but it's only the black people that I see doing it. Like, of course, there's white people that scam and stuff too, but I don't see it that often as much as we doing it, man. It pisses me off, right? So from now on, anybody watching on the live, or if you're behind the screen and you're not tapped into the live, make sure the company has a website. That's standard. Make sure the company has some actual reviews on Yelp and Google, right? And you know Google and Yelp, they filter out the spam comments. So you can't go on there and fake comments or fake results. They don't let you do that. You got to register and do all this stuff. Or you got to have like a Gmail or something like that to actually leave a review. So yeah, website, some reviews, some testimonials, some results on the page. If they're using Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Stripe to collect payments for services, run the other way. Okay, run the other way. And then the last one, if they're guaranteeing results. So if you see any video that say, you do this and your item will be removed in 7 days, or if you do this, your item will be removed in 14 days, or we guarantee results in 30 days or less, run the other way. Okay, run the other way. Because I can start exposing their tactics too. Because I know I've been knew what they was doing, right? But I don't like to be on nobody else's pockets. You being they hustle. But when it comes to this stuff, man, I'm very passionate about this. I just want everybody to do shit the right way. Because we don't have to scam. You don't have to do that. They gave us US codes, they gave us FCRA, they gave us FDCPA, they gave us the Truth in Lending Act, they gave us all this stuff that we can use to get shit off our report legally. We don't have to scam. Like, I don't understand that. He said, I'm ready to sign up. Yeah, Jay Clay, just hit the link in the bio and schedule a call that way, or just DM me King, and then I'll send you the direct consultation link after this. No, me as the vehicle renter. Yeah, so as the vehicle renter, on the renter side, they have to get insurance through the app too. Brother, I have 10K in Navy Fed. How long should I leave it in there in savings to get approved for? About 60 days. You can leave it in there for like 60 days. The website was taking payments out, but I changed banks and they don't let them take it out. Cash App. Man. The website was taking payments out. I changed banks and they don't let it. Okay. Do we fix our personal info before we use your service? No, Maggie, we do that. So here's the full, from beginning all the way down to the end. Had to use Cash App. Okay. And that's crazy. They must be filtering out my comments. Yeah, Rodney, I'm not seeing no comments, bro. That's weird. Okay, so let me break this down for Maggie real quick. So, boom, you schedule a consultation, right? The consultation, you choose the time and date that you want to call. Once you do that, you're going to receive a couple messages just saying, hey, get your credit report, send your login stuff here, blah, blah, blah. Once you do that, someone from my team will reach out to you on the phone. We have your credit report in front of us. We're going to break down your credit report for you, answer any questions that you have, let you know what plan you qualify for. And if you want to sign up, that's great. We send you the onboarding and we get started that same day. If not, that's cool too. Consultation was free. You can still watch the lives and, go on about your day. But after you sign up, right after that, you'll receive the contract. The contract has a link where you upload your ID, you upload your proof of address. Once all that stuff's received, we already started working on your personal info letters though, right? So all that shit's done and ready to go. So boom, then we send the payment link. Once you make your payment, the letters go out and you receive an update every 35 days after that. We keep it real simple. Okay, this shit don't gotta be difficult. It don't gotta be hard, right? So let's go, man. Because I was like, I've been fixing credit since 2018. So, I've seen a whole bunch of other people's processes and stuff like that. I'm just like, dude, why is this so hard? Like, they make it difficult to sign up. It's like, it should be seamless. Click a button, sign, and you should be good to go. Okay, so if you want a free consultation, y'all, just hit the link in the bio, schedule a call that way, or you can DM me the word King. Okay, let me put some more updates. Let me put some more client updates up here for y'all, man. Show y'all how we getting down. Yeah. Stop playing. Yeah. Let's go. Y'all see it. Let's go. We ain't doing no games, man. And then if y'all follow me on my page, Instagram, YouTube, all of it, okay? We post new daily results every day. Like you'll never see us repost the same thing. All these results are fresh. Because once you start getting, after like 100 clients, you can start posting new results every day. After 200, you can do 2 a day, 300, and it goes so on. So we got hundreds of active clients. So that's why we can show so many different updates and stuff like that every day. And should I still get approved without having direct deposit if I leave it in there 60 days? Yeah, you should still get approved, but with banks, they like to see direct deposits. They like to see that. So even if it's not like a rip from a company, even if it's not like an automated direct deposit, let's just say you just deposit yourself $2,000 a month on the first of the month. Like it's a transfer. You can transfer $2,000 on the first of each month. They can take that as a direct deposit too. The question was about hard money loans. Yeah, so hard money loans, they're a lot more difficult. So on the personal side, we'll do personal, then we'll do business. So on the personal side, they're a lot more difficult to get because a credit card is one thing, right? The company give you a credit card, they can cut that shit off if they want to. An actual cash loan, they can't take that back. So the qualifications are a lot more extensive, right? They want to see your credit score. They want to see your credit report. They want to make sure that you have, the data points to match. They want to make sure you got some direct deposits. They want to see that bank statement. So if you're banking with Navy Fed or something and you want to get a personal loan from them, they have access to your account and stuff like that. So they can see everything. But then on the business side, they want to see that you got deposits. They're going to check your personal score too. And for your business, it's a lot. You have to be in business for at least 2 years. You got to have, decent monthly deposits, right? Your bank statements got to look good, tax returns and all that good stuff. All right. So actual loans is a lot more difficult to get than credit card. So if I jump ships to your service, do you need any work that they did? So Clay, I need you to, so we can't start until at least 30 days from when they sent their last dispute. All right. So we need 30 days because we need that stuff to clear up. We don't want to be associated with whatever they was doing. We don't want to be associated with that. So we need at least 30 days. Why, when I had a few collections deleted from my credit report, did it drop? So that's what happens a lot, right? This happens a lot. So let me show you an example. So something like this right here, right? We got a whole bunch of collections, inquiries, charge-offs, all kind of stuff removed, but the score still dropped, right? So a lot of the times, that happens. That happens often actually when you get something removed and your score drops. But removing collections, okay, you want to remove collections for the optics of it. So like if a lender sees, let's just say you go into try to get a loan and a lender sees 2 collections on your report, they're going to automatically deny you, right? Let's just say you come back 2 months later, you got those collections removed. Nothing's changed. Your scores are exactly the same, but the collections are gone. You'll probably get approved now. You know what I'm saying? So they just don't like seeing that negative information on their report. But that happens a lot, though. Brother, Navy Fed auto loan approved letter. How many cars can I buy with it? Bro, one. So the Navy Fed play, how many people on here? 26? Okay. Actually, no, I can't. You know what? Just shoot me a DM. Shoot me a DM and I'll tell you to play. Okay? Because this is kind of borderline. It's like, it's borderline. You know, so I don't want nobody getting in trouble. He said, how do you sign up? Again, just DM me the word king. Okay, DM me the word king, and I'll send you the info, or you can hit the link in my bio, schedule a call that way. Yeah, hey, it's kind of borderline. I wasn't able to find the free consultation. So just like this right here. I'll show you. I'm gonna end this